Hey there, I'm Hallie, and let's get to that developing news in just the last 15 minutes. We are learning that the man who killed 4 people in midtown Manhattan left a second note at his home in Las Vegas. This is according to 2 senior law enforcement officials. Those sources say it's similar in tone to the one found on his body in New York, where he appears to blame football for his mental illness. The medical examiner says his brain is now going to be examined for signs of CTE. As we're learning, this gun, the one you see there in this terrifying picture as he walked into that building, this was not the only gun he had, according to 3 law enforcement sources who tell NBC News the attacker had a separate revolver along with multiple magazines and ammo in his car. You see some of the chilling moments like this one. Workers in one office using whatever they can to find a makeshift barricade to stop him from coming in. All as we're learning more tonight about the victims being honored by the public, being remembered by their grieving families. One of those killed, 36-year-old Dateline Islam, a New York City police officer on the scene, an immigrant from Bangladesh with 2 little boys and a third on the way. You saw live here in our last hour this dignified transfer of Officer Islam back to his mosque in the Bronx. The New York police commissioner was there, his cousin, speaking with our New York station.
I miss him.
When you heard this news, how did you react? You must have been
Really, I was very upset for that news. So, actually, we will not believe his past. He's 2 young men.
We're also learning about Blackstone executive Wesley LePatner, who served on the board of the Metropolitan Museum of Art and a children's Jewish day school. One of her friends telling us he howled when he heard she was killed and hasn't stopped shaking since. There's also Hollande Etienne, a security guard at the building, who also was killed, as was a 27-year-old woman. Her name has not yet been released. I want to bring in both Stephen Romo and Mark Santia for our team coverage tonight. Mark, I'll start with you here with this developing news. This second note found in Vegas, did it say anything different, anything new?
No, Hallie, what we're being told is that the NYPD has teams of detectives here in Manhattan. There's also teams in Vegas. We're told that a second note has been found there in Las Vegas, Hallie. And we're also being told it's similar in tone to the suicide note that was found here in Manhattan, a 3-page note that was found in the gunman's wallet by investigators. So we're hearing it sort of parallels. It's very, very similar to what they've found here. And Hallie, talking to law enforcement sources, they tell us what's happening right now. They want to know, investigators want to know, basically every step of his life until he walked into this building and opened fire. They want to know who he talked to, what he was doing, how he got here. They're going to be interviewing people that he spoke with, friends, family, how he obtained the guns, Hallie. They want to know that. They want to know how he assembled the long gun, who sold him the lower receiver. That's the central part of the gun with the trigger. The NYPD is expected to interview that person who sold him that portion of the gun. They also, I'm told, want to look into his mental health history. What investigators are doing is they're focusing on his life. I'm told this is an attempt to prevent future attacks like this one. They will interview everyone who knew him. They're going to look at his social media posts. What made him choose this location in Manhattan on Park Avenue? The NFL headquarters is here. As you mentioned, Hallie, he alluded that he had CTE. NFL headquarters is here, but there are other NFL locations across the country. So right now, investigators are trying to figure out why here. Why did he drive cross-country to get here? And these answers, Hallie, it could take months.
And there's also questions, Mark, too, like, you know, the mayor suggested this morning that maybe this person took the wrong elevator, was intending to go to the NFL office. There's questions around, is there any indication, Mark, did he, given the other ammunition, the other weapon that was found in his car, were there plans to do more? Do we have any answers to any of that, or that's all still unfolding?
At this point, not right now, Hallie. They know they are very confident. The NYPD says they're very confident he acted alone. The mayor of New York City alluded this morning that he may have taken the wrong elevator, that he wanted to go to the NFL headquarters and took the elevator to the wrong floor. Those are all things that are being looked at, Hallie, at this point.
Okay. Mark Santia, live for us there on the scene in Midtown. Mark, thank you very much.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.